Boa Vista is the easternmost island in the Cape Verdean archipelago. We are staying in the main town of Sal Rei, which is a great place for dining on cheap fish whilst laying on a beach all by yourself. But we should see what the rest of this island has to offer, and we are going to need a car. The closest attraction to Sal Rei is the shipwreck of Cabo de Santa Maria, which was a Spanish cargo ship that hit the reefs on the coast of Boa Vista in 1968 and ended up floating to where it is now. There are no clear roads leading to the shipwreck, so we followed the tyre tracks in that general direction. Unfortunately, our car got stuck in the sand, and we were in the middle of nowhere with no phone signal. Our only option was to walk to the nearest town, which was 6 kilometres away. So we followed the King's idea, which is to go and drive through the mountain, and we ended up getting stuck in the sand. And now we're having to walk through this mountainous area. Hopefully we see civilization soon.
We left the car there.
We left the car in the sand, maybe about 2 or 3 kilometres away. Now we're walking back to the city centre through the mountain to hopefully find someone who can rescue the car from the sand. And hopefully we get there before it turns dark, because I think the sun's going to go in about half an hour. And I hope when we reach the city we don't end up in a favela area so we get robbed along the way.
Now we see the first building. It's kind of church and cemetery. And almost we arrived to city. So what we gonna do now?
Yeah, I think go and find a policeman or something in the street and ask them first and see what they say. Surely this isn't the first time this has happened to someone. So.
It's not first time. Also there is other worst scenario maybe if when we will go back if there is no car.
Well, at least we only lost a £200 deposit then, and we'll just say the car got stolen. It's not that embarrassing.
Yeah, now we are in the Los Bomberos, that is fireman place. And the guy said maybe I can come with you now in the night. So we will go probably. They see our car.
Yes, I asked them.
It's still there, good. No one stole it.
No one stole it. Car here.
So now we will come back. We will turn.
Yeah. You start for L, then for H to travel by sun.
So we can travel by sand?
Yes.
All this time?
4H.
Yeah.
Well, that was very simple.
No, it's not very simple.
You
think it's not simple.
We can try. We can try
You
again.
can try that.
Thank you so much. We're so sorry for disturbing you.
No problem.
Muy obrigado.
I still think we're a bit stupid.
Yeah, but the fireman is very nice in Cape Verde, in the guy also.
Yeah, he was very
I
nice.
thought maybe he gonna ask money something, but nothing. Also the guy, when he exactly the time for finish his shift, he changed his clothes, he was on the way to go home. Then they come to help us. So it's good, mostly time until now I like this country. Everything is okay, everything is good.
Even after that experience, we were still determined to see the shipwreck with our newfound knowledge of soft sand. So we tried to go to the shipwreck to the north of the island of Boa Vista, and we've come across quite a lot of soft sand dunes. I reckon if we had experience, this car probably could do it, but I think we're going to get bogged and stranded in the middle of nowhere if we try it. So we're going to park on this hard surface here. And then we're going to try and walk 2.5 kilometers to the shipwreck instead. There's another car coming. Do you think we could do auto stop?
Yeah, we can try. Are you going to beach? Shipwreck? Yes, we can. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, it's okay. Here is the guy, middle of nowhere. I think he sells something. Yeah, he's selling something.
Obrigado! So there you go, you don't need to pay for fancy tour guides or anything, you just hitchhike everywhere.
Yeah, if you are lucky, if you see the car.
Continuing on the northernmost road in Boa Vista, eventually you will end up in a place called Gata. Local folklore says that this area has cats. But we were hard pressed to see anything really.
Here it is like this. We cancel our decision. We wanted to swim here, but it's very windy. If we swim here, it will not be so enjoyable.
Also, it's not that clean, but you don't know what you're stepping on. There might be some glass or some plastic or something like that.
Yeah, too much rubbish here around it. This is set bad. So let's go.
The only other main road in Boa Vista extends towards the south. There's a lot of quaint little towns along the way. How much was it?
900 big, so 50 each. Now we are in outside the city, very small village, exactly half price.
It's like you're driving through like a fake village.
Yeah, all their carton in the studio.
Like, it's like a village that's made for some kind of theme park or something like that.
Yeah, we asked that guy how we can go Playa de Santa Monica. He told us just follow me. Before also we asked some local people and they say that it's difficult to go with that car. Also they have quad bike, you know, for them it's easy. But for us we will see now.
If there was ever a moment to apply what we had learned about sand driving, it was now.
Okay, stop, I am coming. Kind of beach bar, and there is construction. Probably they are building there like 5 stars hotel or something like that. Hey, obrigado.
You are our saviour.
Yeah. Obrigado.
Thank you. There were some areas of Santa Monica Beach that were pristine, and you could have the whole beach to yourself.
Today, last day. Tomorrow we have flight. So we have a little bit money. That island, they don't have change office. They don't have that system here. So we are looking for now some supermarkets or hotels which the local people say to us.
It's actually quite hard to exchange escudos when you go back to Europe or the UK. Actually, euros works here. I was reading online, and also we realised as we were going through a lot of the shops and places here, everywhere accepts euros anyway, and it's always at a fixed rate. If you come to Boa Vista, you can easily just use euros. Yeah, I wish we knew that before, and I wish we came here with euros, because now we have to walk around to try and find somewhere that can hopefully buy our escudos back.
Hola.
Hola, ¿qué tal?
¿Y tú cambias euro? Tienes euro.
Sudat mayo.
So normally it's meant to be something like around that in euro.
Crazy?
So I think it's okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So we lost about 20
20
euros. So it was 250. It's meant to be around 270.
Today is last day. Tomorrow we will leave. To be fair, I like this country. This island, this country has very different image if you compare to rest of Africa. Here they have more vibe, maybe Portuguese vibe and Brazilian vibe. People face similar, language is similar, the architecture is similar, weather similar, some foods are similar, good beaches, but not so cheap. You know, they buy many products from other countries.
The only thing that's cheap here is just fish, actually. That's the only thing that we could find in the days that we were here that was actually a decent price.
Yeah, many things are expensive. Yeah, not so expensive, but not so cheap. The transportation is not good. You need to have one car, surely, because if you don't have car, it will be very difficult to transportation and will be more expensive.
Yeah, as a tourist anyway, I think a lot of people that actually live here don't have a car. We just saw them hitchhiking, but if you don't have a car as a tourist here, you're not going to see anything.
To travel from island to island is not easy. There are ferry, but ferry system is not good. Also there are planes, but minimum the cheapest plane is 100 euros, 120 euros for change the island.
The main thing I like about these islands is the vibe. Everyone is just so friendly and so nice. You can actually really feel relaxed here. You don't have to feel on edge, cautious about who you're talking to. You don't have to worry about where your stuff is. You don't have to worry about your backpack or anything like that. Everyone we met who we kind of had a preconception that they might be asking for money or something like that, it always turned out that they had good intentions or they were just trying to help us.
Do you want to come here again?
I'm not sure if I would come back to this specific island because there really isn't that much to do once you've explored the whole island. If you're coming as a tourist and your Portuguese isn't that good, I think there's a limit as to what you could do here.
I would like to come back again. If I see a good deal, why not? I'm not saying definitely I will come, but if there is a chance to come, I can come.
The type of person that would like to come here is, I suppose it would be like a couple for a romantic holiday, because it is a really nice romantic place. You got like a really nice sunset, the beaches are really nice, everyone's really friendly. It's not crowded or populated at all, so you can really spend time with just one other person here. You can even have a whole beach to yourself if you want.
All the hotel owners, restaurant owners, bar owners, they are from Portugal, Italy, Belgium, Holland, I don't know, that kind of countries. If the more investment come in the future, I think the new places will be open. Now it's cheap. Now you can get here one building, 20,000-30,000, you can buy a house.
Alright, well thank you for watching everybody. We'll see you next time.